Welcome to another episode of Local Experts Today. I'm Don Maynard with Invisio TV, and our episode today is how to find a great estate planning attorney. We're joined by Peter Potente of the Potente Law Firm in San Diego, and he's going to help guide us through how to find a great estate planning attorney. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Potente.
Don, thank you for having us.
Well, my first question is, what exactly is estate planning, and how would I know if I need an estate planning attorney?
Great question, Don. In fact, we have that question every single day. And what I tell folks is, if you're over the age of 18, and at most folks are going to be over the age of 18, you are going to need an estate plan. You know, folks say, I need a will, I need a trust, I need whatever it is. An estate plan at our firm is an integrated legal project that reflects a living trust, a pour of a will, a healthcare directive, and a power of attorney for financial purposes. At a minimum, it consists of those four primary documents, in addition to other ancillary documents. And again, those documents are needed by anyone in this country.
So, just like anything else today, when people are looking for something, the first place they go is the internet to look. So if someone were to be looking for an estate planning attorney on Google, what would be your recommendations for the criteria they should use to find a great estate planning attorney?
Well, I think that's a great question, Don, and we have that question often. You know, people don't go to the phone book. They oftentimes don't go to friends or family members. It's finding an attorney is a private ordeal oftentimes, and folks do go to Google and they're going to search for an attorney. We always tell people, when looking for an attorney, take a look at their website. Take a look at their reviews. When reviewing those reviews and websites, what does that attorney practice? If I'm seeing divorce, dog bite, construction defect, personal injury, estate planning, I'm thinking to myself, how many areas of law does this guy actually do? Estate planning is an extremely important area. It's the most personal area of law that not only affects you, but it affects your family members, your business, any and every aspect of your life. So if I'm going to look for an estate planning attorney, I'm going to look for good reviews. I'm going to look for areas of expertise. I'm going to look to see if they're published. What sort of blog entries do they have on their website? Additionally, I'm going to look to see if they have a well-rounded team in place. Unfortunately, estate planning problems pop up on any given day. I need to know if I can call that law firm and someone's going to be able to assist me, even if the primary attorney is not there. So that's just a few of the things, Don, that I would advise a client to look for when addressing the needs for an estate planning attorney. And by the way, never shop on price alone. Shop on value, reputation, and experience.
Wow, that's great guidance. So how exactly does your firm meet or even exceed the criteria that you just laid out?
Well, we like to think of our firm as exceeding that criteria. I always tell people we're in the service business, but we provide legal services. Very, very, very important services in one's life. In addition to me being here at this firm, we have built a strong team of about 10 individuals consisting of strong attorneys, strong support staff, and a very welcoming environment in our office in San Diego. Additionally, we have satellite locations throughout Southern California, Los Angeles, and Palm Springs, and we also have a satellite location in San Jose. The reason why we have those additional locations is because we believe that if the client can't come to us, we're going to go to them, and that's very important. Again, these are very important decisions. This pertains to a very important aspect of one's life or a married couple's life. So we like to say that we exceed expectations of the normal law firm in our society, because not only do we're very aggressive in terms of sitting down and meeting with the client. We've cultivated a culture we call our law firm family, and that we truly get to know our clients. We don't hide behind our computers. We don't hide behind our emails. We don't hide behind our phones. We are very open about getting to know our clients, making them feel comfortable, and letting them know that this is not just a billable hour or nickel and dime experience. They're going to become part of our law firm family, and they always become part of our law firm family.
With all of the choices that are out there, is there anything in addition to what you've just explained that sets your firm apart from some of the other choices they might have available?
I would say that everything that we do is a custom experience, Don. You know, a lot of firms, they send you a template questionnaire, they ask for information, and that's it. Oftentimes, a firm's going to give maybe one meeting with an attorney. The signing meeting will be with a notary. At most of our meetings, you meet with two attorneys. You meet with myself. You meet with another attorney in our office, Victoria Chincy, who runs the estate planning division with me as well. And we want the client to always feel comfortable. We don't want them to feel as if this is a mill. You know, you might be familiar with that term. A lot of firms treat clients as mills. You know, they bring them in, they push the documents out, and that's it. So I firmly believe that we're different in that we create a custom experience that is tailored for that particular client, because every client has a unique dynamic. Everything pertains to that person is driven by the unique dynamic of their family, of their personal background. And I think that that's one of the biggest or the most disconcerting things that bother me about estate planning attorneys, or attorneys in general, and that they don't get to know their clients. We truly delve in and get to know the clients on a very personal level, because if we don't know them, if we don't understand their dynamic, how can we create an integrated estate plan that addresses their unique needs? Anyone can push out paper. Anyone can print out legal documents. It comes down to the custom aspect. And again, you can't provide that custom experience unless you get to know the client and their family.
Well, speaking of that custom experience, could you kind of just walk us through the experience someone might have if they decided to engage your firm?
Sure. Typically, the way the process works is they'll call our office, they'll send an email, we schedule an initial fact-gathering meeting, and we always tell people that, you know, even if the meeting takes longer than the allotted time, it's okay. We'll regroup, whether it's in person, on the phone, whatever the client prefers. Again, we represent clients of all ages and demographics, so there are different folks prefer different settings. So typically, our objective is to conduct the fact-gathering mission in a very methodical manner that, again, allows us to truly understand the unique needs of that client, of that family, that client's business, whatever it may be. So it starts with an initial meeting. Then we go through the process of gathering the information. The legal team, again, we have a team in place. Multiple folks work on a particular case. We start gathering the information. We will have follow-up questions. Again, the goal is to get it 100% correct. So we have a follow-up meeting oftentimes. And before the client comes in for a signing meeting, which is when we sign all the legal documents, we reduce everything to layman's terms. We send out a summary report to the client. That's done via email to make sure that we have all the spellings done correctly, all the objectives have been met, all the unique items that are pertinent to that individual or family is met and addressed. After that happens, the client comes back to our office, and we sit down and we have what's called the signing meeting. We sign and notarize the documents. We go over every single document. And what we tell clients is, look, we're hitting you with about 55 to 100 pages at times just on the basic estate plan, and you're gonna be confused. There are gonna be things that might go over your head because there's a lot of legalese. But we strongly remind the client that's why we are here to answer and address those concerns even after you sign the documents. We keep a scanned electronic version at our office so that if there's ever any need for a client to have those documents in the future, it's a simple, short email away. The client's given a hardbound book. Any documents that have to be recorded with any governmental entity, such as a county recorder, the California Secretary of State, whatever it may be, we take care of that for the client. Again, we call it concierge level legal services. The biggest thing the client has to do is get us the information. After that, it's red carpet treatment for the client. So, and after the client walks away with the book, again, we call it the law firm family for a reason, because we expect that client to call us, to send us an email, because we are here for them. So that's the typical experience, Don.
Great. Well, that's incredibly helpful. Is there anything else that we haven't covered that you'd like to add?
Our firm is a great firm. We've got a great team of attorneys and support staff. We've got three divisions. We've got the estate planning division. We have the business transactional division, where we represent businesses throughout California and internationally, actually. And we also have the litigation division. I can proudly say I'm a transactional attorney, and I address and manage the estate planning division as well. But you know what I tell folks all the time when I give seminars on this, I teach courses on this: find an attorney that fits well for you. That's so important. In this age of do-it-yourself websites, it's important that you find professionals that you can trust, that can help guide you, and that you can build a long, sustainable relationship with.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Potente. That's been very, very helpful.
Thank you, Don. I appreciate it.
So until next time, this is Don Maynard with Invisio TV and Local Experts Today. Thank you very much.